Assassin's Creed Ragnarok is set to arrive later this year, and I am extremely excited for it. In this video, I want to discuss 3 reasons why that is, so let's dive right into it. We know that there were once 7 core teams who worked on Assassin's Creed games. However, 2 of those teams haven't made an AC game in 6 years, which I assume is because they moved on to other franchises instead. They include Montreal 1 and 2, who worked on titles like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, 3 and Unity. That means that there are now only 5 studios left who form part of Ubisoft's core Assassin's Creed development teams. They include Ubisoft Quebec, Ubisoft Singapore 1 and 2, as well as Ubisoft Sofia and Montreal 3. We know that Quebec is currently working on Gods and Monsters, and Singapore is working on Skull and Bones. It's unclear what Sofia and Montreal 3 are working on, but we can see by looking at their past projects that these two usually pair up when it comes to developing a new Assassin's Creed game. They worked together on Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Origins along with Singapore 2. With that in mind, I'm assuming that they are collaborating once more to develop Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, given that there are no other teams in a position to do that. And that is music to my ears. These 2 studios, along with Singapore 2, delivered 2 of my favorite games in the series. They seem to understand atmosphere and how important it is to the open world. With every release, they innovate and take the franchise to new heights, and the open worlds that they create are extremely fun, interesting, and incredibly well realized. And I believe they will do the same for Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, which is reason number 1. Let's move on to reason number 2. Ashraf Ismail, previous game director on Black Flag and Origins, seems to be hinting that something amazing is coming from his next game, which is an unannounced title that he is helming as creative director. These hints that I'm referring to come via 2 really interesting tweets that he made in the last month or so. The first one is quite old, but started when YouTuber Joe Raptor tweeted at Ash saying the following: "Can't wait to see the new world you and your team are building." Ash then responded by saying, "Our best work, hands down." Then the second tweet was made a couple of days ago. A Twitter user named Victor Lucas tweeted a question asking people what they considered to be the best opening sequence for a video game. A lot of people responded, but hidden among the comments was a reply from Ash that simply read, "Wait." Now, there are 2 takeaways from these 2 tweets. The first one is that the first tweet serves as a pretty clear indication that whatever Ash is working on, it is extremely good, calling it his studio's best work yet, so I'm assuming it's miles better than games like Black Flag and Origins, which means it's really, really good. The second takeaway, which comes from the second tweet, is that Ash is implying that the best opening sequence for a video game is yet to come. What else would wait mean? That's how I understand it, and I'm sure many others saw it the same way. Now, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but could it be that Ash is implying that we should wait to see his next game because he thinks that the best opening sequence might be in it? Could that be what he is implying simply by writing wait? I know this is a bit far-fetched, but it's also not entirely impossible. We don't know what game Ash and his team is working on, but given that we just discussed that his teams are the only ones in a position to develop the next Assassin's Creed, means that we can conclude that it is probably Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. This means that if my speculation regarding these tweets prove to be accurate, it means that Ragnarok could be an incredible game, and it might even contain a very powerful opening sequence, and the thought of that is extremely exciting. And then finally, reason number 3. Assassin's Creed as a franchise has changed over the years. With every release, it's becoming more of an RPG than the action-adventure game it used to be. Assassin's Creed Origins was the first game to kickstart this new direction by becoming some sort of light RPG, and Odyssey went full-on RPG by expanding on everything that Origins introduced. Now that we've seen what Quebec can do with this new direction, I'm excited to see what Ash and his team bring to the table. With Origins being more of a light RPG, they didn't really have a proper opportunity to explore and embrace these new mechanics as in-depth as Quebec did. Assassin's Creed Ragnarok is sure to expand on them from Odyssey, which means it'll be the first game where Ash's team will have their shot at making an RPG, and I am extremely excited to see what they create, especially since they are regarded as the standout or star team amongst the other developers in the series. And there you have it, 3 reasons why I am excited for Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Let me know in the comments down below if you are excited for the game and why that is, or why you are not. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another one real soon.